Thank you, Chairperson. This is a good opportunity to wrap up what we discussed in this session. There were 5 papers, and Professor Sanjay Satpathy opened with a brief introduction and gave us an idea of why this session is important, continued by our Chairperson, Bhubaneswar sir, who highlighted the session like this is important to understand India's trade and culture, trade and commerce. First paper presented by Dr. Malayendu Saha, who talked about a great deal on where is happening at the global level and how we have to learn from the United States experience that happened during the 2008 known as global financial crisis. And he gave us a lot of data to show that how India is located in the strategic location of Indian Ocean, and the discourse from the Atlantic Ocean to Pacific and to Indian Ocean, how is it shifting in India's favor. He provided us perhaps the encapsulated that presentation in such a data-oriented way that was very fascinating. So he also talked about the risks available, that how we need to deal with that. In his presentation, he highlighted that we're a young nation with utmost highly capable of perhaps unseating the shift from Romana, Pax Britannica, Pax Mongolian, Pax Britannica, Pax Americana, maybe Pax Indiana. So then Vijay Kumar Kaul, who talked about, perhaps he talked about Pax Americana. Vijay Kumar Kaul talked about Pax Americana. I am just connecting to that. So he talked about the shift that is happening. And the Indo-Pacific region is actually has emerged as the most important region. In Dr. Kaul's presentation, he highlighted how digital revolution is shaping the geopolitical landscape. Rise of China has become more important, and we need to understand that as well. OBOR, that is One Belt, One Road, is going to be defining the geopolitical landscape in our region. In this context, India is also becoming central to Indo-Pacific and Indo-Pacific. Professor R.S. Pradhan from our friendly country from Nepal, who presented a fantastic idea of, and I like the presentation, the way he connected Nepal and world. The pictures were going on as Nepal's picture, showing how Nepal is important. So he highlighted and invited all of us to go to Nepal. So with his greeting from land of Everest to land of Jagannath, he went on to show that what are the trends happening from migration, from gender issues, from women's participation, and how is it going to, and the foreign developments are going to also impact local developments. So in a way, he was trying to find out and connect how global are connected to local, and we cannot perhaps wish away what is happening globally. Professor Ajit Kumar Das, who is from Birla Global University, talked about the connectedness and structural shift that is happening, and India is on its way to become the fastest growing economy. In that, he highlighted and quoted Paul Krugman, who has identified that there are gaps in policy and effectiveness and implementation. So there are different challenges in ease of doing business. So he highlighted why and how we need to perhaps exploit the technological opportunity that artificial intelligence provides. In the last speaker, Dr. Nisamanikar, in his characteristic way, commented on how and why we need to get the best of us. In a poetic way, he quoted T.S. Eliot and said, wisdom and knowledge are within us and the opportunity is there. In highlighting the African story and the tortoise and rabbit story, he said the 3 T's are important, that are talent, technology, and tolerance. In this, he also said how core competence is important, and we all have to go towards collaboration rather than competition. Thank you.